Pop off while talking about the PGA Tour. I don't know, man. I don't know.
No, there's like one kid out there who fucking loves golf and who would tune in for that.
A stream on how to properly file your taxes.
Oh. No, kids would love that shit. All of those like kids that are like, we need to learn taxes, Miss Williams. I don't want to learn about algebra.
Or the TikTok financial kid gurus.
Oh shit! Yeah, that shit is so stupid.
Oh, speaking of, okay, maybe it could be our last topic. Twitch, owned by Amazon. Amazon made the Lord of the Rings thing.
Oh, I'm so fucking sick of this Lord of the Rings hatred. I was talking to Charlie about it the other day. It's so contrived.
So what is it? Tell us a little. I haven't seen it yet, so...
Charlie, take it. My voice is going.
Oh, alright. I'll speak for the both of us then. People are really upset at Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power. It's the new Amazon series for it. Saying that it's not faithful to Tolkien or anything, and then coming up with all kinds of reasons why the main character, well, I don't even know if she's the main character, I've only seen the first episode, but Galadriel is a Mary Sue and a Karen. I mean, I guess I could see the argument for Karen, maybe, but Mary Sue's just completely baseless. She is literally made to be OP in official Tolkien lore, and she is significantly stronger in the original trilogy, so I think it's just fucking stupid. It's just people looking for reasons to hate it. And it's fine to not like it, because I don't think it's a great show. Like, I don't think it's great or anything. I think it's just okay.
People are definitely looking for reasons to hate it, because that Twitter thread that was flying around where people post... So it was a clip of all the actors in the show, like, turning to face the camera as it zoomed in. And everyone lost their mind. They were like, this is the intro. This is the intro to the show. This is what millions of dollars per episode gets you. This is so shit. And then it turns out that was just a promotional reel to be used by, like, media outlets.
Yeah, it was just a promo reel.
I mean, it was still goofy. That's still funny.
Oh, it was goofy, but people were using it to hate on the show. They were like, the show wasted so much money, and this is the intro. This is what $1 billion per episode gets. Ha ha ha! And they didn't do a single second of research to realize that was not official like show footage.
Does it? Have all three of you seen it?
I haven't seen episode 2.
Okay, point is, does it feel like $1 billion show?
Yeah, it looks beautiful.
It's pretty grand in scale, like the visuals are kind of nutty.
Okay, that's pretty cool then. I might check it out.
There's just really not...
It's really generic, like Charlie was saying. It's not like a great show or anything. It's pretty just mid, I would say. But the hate that it's getting online is just so... over the top for what it actually is.
Yeah, like I don't even really get it. There's not even like they're not even heavy with any kind of like political stances or SJW anything. Like it's just I like there's nothing to even be offended about. Even if you're the biggest Tolkien fan, like I guess the only thing to be upset about is I think a lot of people are mad about race swapping or something, but I don't really know anything about that since I don't know Tolkien lore beyond like how strong Galadriel and Morgoth were. So I just don't really know what there is to be so upset about. It's just a pretty mid show.
Yeah, they did that in the House of the Dragon show as well. Technically, one of the houses in House of the Dragon is black in the show. Like, they're all black as opposed to what they are in the lore. And people got angry about that as well because it's, it's contrary to what is written. But at the same time, I just don't care, like, because you can just separate the two. You can think of something as the show version and the narrative version, and then you're fine. And I get, like, it's more respectful to be faithful when you're adapting things, but it's such low low stakes, really, like those kinds of small decisions.
It seems to have decent ratings. Is it true that Amazon turned off ratings for the show?
Yeah. Well, I don't know, yeah, probably.
I think they got rid of a lot of ratings because it was either 1 or 10 stars, so it was a lot of just like review bombs on both sides of the spectrum, I think, so they just got rid of a ton of them or some shit.
People are going to take whatever platform they can to hate on media that they don't like. It's the same thing in reverse where when J.K. Rowling was talking about Hermione, and they were like, oh, I love that you drew her black. I never said what race she was. And then all the fans were like, you explicitly said she was white. This is trash. And it's like, you know, whether you change something or don't change something, anything you change, they're going to get upset about. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't really care about things as long as it's done to promote the actual quality of the art. If it's something that's done just to grandstand, or they like sloppily throw it in your face that they're promoting these ideals or whatever that don't even have anything to do with the story, that's what takes me out of the movie or show usually. But with Lord of the Rings, this new show, like Charlie said, there's nothing like that happens. It's not like Galadriel has a female empowerment moment where she winks at the camera and talks about how great it is to be a female or whatever. It's like nothing like that.
Oh, speaking of, yeah, She-Hulk. So I have not really watched She-Hulk. I'm not interested at all. I don't care. But can you guys confirm this for me? In one of the newest episodes, does She-Hulk like attack by twerking?
Yes.
Oh god, she doesn't she doesn't attack by twerking,
Okay.
Andrew. They combined 2 clips of when she twerked and when she did the Hulk clap.
Oh, okay.
The whole thing was if she combined twerking with the Hulk clap and making her cheeks clap, she could be unbeatable.
Well, the season's not over yet, right? They could be leading up to
Yeah,
it.
there's a GIF going around the internet, or a little video where she like attacks some dudes by twerking, and they put like the Vine boom sound effect, and I knew that part was fake. I knew the sound was bullshit, but I was
It's
like, wait,
so
does
good.
that really happen in the show?
Yeah, no, the twerking was a post-credit scene, but yeah, it really happens.
Okay.
You see, just side point, just to further build up how good Lord of the Rings, the show looks, Rings of Power looks. She-Hulk CGI looks fucking awful.
Oh yeah.
It's so bad. I saw one clip of her entering her office, and it literally looked like PlayStation 2 graphics. Like she looks like a robot walking in.
Yeah, it's not even a fun bad show. I watched the first 3 episodes. I'll probably finish it too, but it's so fucking boring. It has no purpose. There is nothing happening.
Sounds like modern
Well,
Marvel.
the purpose is to show Hulk can be a woman too, and she can be smart, and like women get oppressed, but they can be strong. That's the show.
How does the lawyering play into it, Charlie?
It doesn't. They clearly don't know anything about law, so when the lawyer stuff happens, it's like the most basic old CW shit.
It's not even like you need to know anything about law. It's the Marvel
know.
universe. Just make up law.
Well, they kind of do. So, like, one of the plot lines was a shape-shifting elf from Asgard catfished the guy by pretending to be Megan the Stallion. So he was suing her for, like, money. And the defense was he's so delusional he thought he could actually be with the real Megan the Stallion, so he wins the case.
That's funny.
If you played this as like a big comedy and it was super goofy, I could see that being funny.
As she's chastising the male Hulk about oppression, it's just a laugh track.
I know.
It would've been fun.
This show easily could have lived if you had a rewrite. So the whole point of She-Hulk is she's a juxtaposition of the Hulk character. Hulk shows up and he's like, Hulk, fuck and kill, and like he's big and strong and smashes. But the whole joke with She-Hulk is she's smart. So she's a Hulk, but she's a lawyer. She goes to her job. She's like working 9 to 5. She's whatever. She's a normal human being. That's the joke. So if you made a comedy where the whole point is She-Hulk has to represent really wacky, fun cases in the Marvel universe, that could easily work. But they
Wait, what do
just
you mean?
didn't.
No, though. What do you mean she's smart? Like, the original Hulk is smart, isn't he a scientist or some shit?
Well, yeah, they're
not when
both
he's in
smart,
Hulk
but
mode.
the whole difference is that when the Hulk becomes the Hulk, he's like,
Oh.
I'm the Hulk!
You mean
Whereas
a Hulk
when
form,
She-Hulk is the Hulk, she's like, hi, my name is Jennifer, I'm a lawyer.
Yeah, but I mean, towards the end of the fucking Marvel arc in the Infinity Wars, the Hulk was also smart. It was like scientisting
True.
as the Hulk. Plus,
Yeah, they call him Smart Hulk now in the show.
Also true.
I just don't see the point. Like, the Hulk's deal isn't because he's a man, so why did they have to gender swap him? It doesn't
Well,
add
no,
anything.
She-Hulk is an established character. She-Hulk's
know.
been around since like the 80s.
Yeah, okay, I know. So why did they have to invent her in the 80s then? I mean, what's the point?
Well, that's my whole thing. If you want to do a courtroom drama, She-Hulk is a perfect candidate because she was already a lawyer. Bruce Banner's not a lawyer. He's a scientist. He's a biologist.
No, yeah, I guess. Fair.
So if Marvel sat down in their boardroom and they went, we want to make a wacky courtroom comedy or a courtroom drama, She-Hulk is literally the perfect choice. But instead of writing an interesting courtroom drama or a haha funny trials in the wacky Marvel Universe show, they wrote a women can be the Hulk show.
Okay,
They
so
missed the point.
yeah, they sat down and said, let's have a courtroom drama without any of us knowing the law, and we can't pay like a lawyer $100 an hour to sit in on the set and tell us no, that won't work.
They do. I will say they do try. Like, one of the core components of episode 3 was she has to represent Abomination and try and get him freed. So, like, they do try. It's just bad.
Yeah, it sounds to me like they had the formula for a good show, but then the Marvel cinematic cliche writing stepped in and ruined it.
Well, the last thing Marvel needs is another comedy, so I don't even think they had a good idea for a show.
I'm so tired of Marvel comedy. It's so fucking bad.
It's so fucking bad.
It has ruined media in general as well, because it's permeated throughout the entire industry. Every fucking show has to be quippy now.
Oh my god, did you guys see that one tweet some dude made after the Better Call Saul series finale? And he was under AMC's tweets saying, I was expecting a post-credit scene, maybe setting up a new universe or something. Disney has ruined people's brains, a lot of people.
I agree.
Yeah, coming next month. Better Los Pollos Hermanos.
Oh, here,
starring Gustavo Fring.
I found
Honestly, that
tweet.
would be so good.
Bummed that there wasn't more cameo. Bummed that there wasn't